G'day guys. This is the announcement for the Zoom meeting all of you been waiting for. So it's tonight at 9 o'clock Australian Eastern Standard Time, daylight Eastern Standard Time. So if you're in, places like Queensland, plus 1 hour. So it's 8 o'clock in your place, 9 o'clock here in Hobart, 9 o'clock in New South Wales, 9 o'clock in Victoria, and appropriately, adjusted times for the other states, as you would know. When it comes to New Zealand, 2 hours ahead. Yes, I know, our poor mousy over there will be burning the midnight oil and feeling really less than optimal the next day. But what do you expect? Kiwis just don't have the stamina. Simple as that. But for the rest of you, carnies out there and low carbers or others who are just interested in my channel for a whole lot of different reasons, that want to just participate, come along, chat, drop in for a short amount of time or as long as you like. In that regard, it will go on for about 3 hours. I have purchased a pro version of Zoom. So basically it means it's not limited to 40 minutes. So, and I've actually set this meeting for 3+ hours. So we'll see how long it goes. If most people bail out much earlier, I don't know, then we'll just call it quits much earlier. If not, if people want to persist a bit longer, we won't be pushing it really much beyond the 3 hours. And the reason for that is I do need to get up the next day to do the live streams. So I still need to wake up for that. So we don't want to disappoint others that can't join in and do want to participate in the live streams and ask their questions that they've been, waiting the entire week to put to me in that sense. So tonight's just going to be a laid back, casual, just friendly get together with Harry and the rest of yous. So it's not going to be about, the focus isn't going to be focused on me. Just let me make that clear. I'll participate as an equal member. It'll just be a lot of yous turning up, chatting amongst ourselves, and all that. We'll see how it all works out there. We can get about 100 participants. I don't think we're going to get that amount. We'll probably get normally on my live streams, I get around the anywhere between mid-30s to low 40s. So, if we get about 20 odd, I'll be happy. It'll make it much easier to communicate amongst ourselves in this virtual meeting. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you get something out of it. It'll give you the opportunity to sort of interact both with me and others who may have an opinion about something and may, be able to voice their opinion about that sort of thing freely, so they don't feel that they're sort of, the only thing that I do ask is people just be respectful, give other people time to basically ask questions or to voice an opinion about something. Don't cut them off and stuff like that. Like you would want to be respected yourself, respect others, is my view on this. And everybody's camera will be turned on. I don't know whether people like that. If not, they can always turn it off before they join. It's up to them. It's not an absolute prerequisite. You may feel uncomfortable and all that. Look, we all start in different places. You may have just come to the carnivore diet now. You may be still a bit overweight. You may be a bit still self-conscious in that regard. So if you don't want to be seen and just want to be heard, fine. I don't have a problem with that. It's not a prerequisite in that regard. The whole purpose is just to get around, just to come around, chat and stuff like that. Let me just share my screen just quickly, provide some additional information. So basically, this is the sort of application we're talking about, Zoom. So there's the link, zoom.us. there's the download center. So the client for the meetings is this one here. So 32-bit, or you can go for 64-bit, or an ARM client, which you may be using some sort of tablet related product that has Windows on it. So these are your options. There are other options down here through in that regard. So if we go right down, there are browser options, there are application options, Google through the Google stores and stuff like that. So I don't know, how people are going to connect is up to you guys. Using the link will get you directly. Now let me, that's the information. So basically that's the title of it, Lighthearted Meeting with Harry. That's the link. So that's the link you've got to click on, put in your browser, and it'll actually bring up the option to join in that regard. There's the password that you'll have to use. And the rest is normal. And this is all sort of troubleshooting stuff like that. So if you're having problems, dial these numbers. This is mainly for the US. They didn't provide me anything for overseas. So there's also local numbers here through this one. Find your local number. So you can put this URL and it'll actually bring up your local number. I can't guarantee that there is a local number for every country. So I'll be completely candid with that. Hopefully you won't have any problems connecting. If you do, it's a hard one to sort of resolve while somebody's in a meeting, and I won't be looking at my emails and stuff like that unless somebody actually in the meeting says, I'm going to send you something, but we can share stuff on screen and stuff like that. So it's less likely that I'm going to be looking at my emails. So, and usually when it comes to these sort of client issues related things, you really need to talk to the actual company that's responsible for that. Now, that's going to all be in the actual description. So people will be able to go to the description, click on the link, and have that information. As you can see, it's 9:00 PM Hobart. And the other part, let me just bring this up. Share. Okay, so time now in GMT 11. So just so people know, so they can go in here and actually check different parts of the planet and work out where they are in terms of stuff like that, cities, city times, differences. You can see right now that I'm actually doing this recording, it's about nearly 7 o'clock. So in Sydney, and the same in Hobart. These are the different times. So basically in 2 hours time, approximately, we have our Zoom session. So all that is it, guys. So hope you turn up. See you there.